I'm incredibly excited that you're here. We have created this report to help you and other local business owners be incredibly successful with their online marketing. Hello, my name is James DeBono and my company, Big Thinking Online, is one of the leading companies in the online marketing space. And the reason we've put this video together is to help local businesses understand the shift that's happening right now when it comes to getting new customers and clients online. It's a completely new way of marketing your business, and it's only been around in the last 12 months or so. And in this short video report, we're going to explain to you why your reputation is the most important factor when it comes to winning new patients online. We've also conducted some research, and in this video, we're also going to share with you 2 case studies that we completed that showed you how you can get 16% feedback within 5 days and 11 reviews online within that time. Recently, Bill Tanzer, who's a New York Times bestseller, gave a keynote speech in Silicon Valley where he said reviews are the conduit that gets people from search to a local business page. And that's exactly what we've been sharing with you in the previous videos. It's great to be ranked at the top of Google. However, the biggest influencer in terms of clients and customers seeing, but also the search engines, is the reviews that you have, because they're what is seen as one of the biggest influencers that can really impact how you're doing online. In a focus group, we asked over 350 people the question, after being referred a business, what do you do next? And as you can see, 87% of those said they search online to find the company information. This is really important because if you're investing a lot of resources in a referral campaign, then what happens is that those people, once they've been told that you're good at what you do, Google your name, and your reputation is then front and center for them to see. As you can see, what's happened is 83 million Google Plus pages have been merged with each company's website. So when somebody then Googles your name and your business, you get your review, you get your website at the top, then just below your website you get a few lines of text to explain who you are, but then underneath that you get your reviews, and on the right hand side you can also see you get your reviews there, and then individual segments that have been pulled out from those reviews. So what happens if someone sees that you have, let's say, 5 reviews and you only have a score of 2.9? Now, you could have done an amazing job with 99.9% of the clients and customers that you serve, but it's only saying that 60%, less than 60% of people say that you're good at what you do. And that can have a tremendous impact upon your revenue, on the number of clients that you win, even through referrals or any other form of marketing that you do. So, let's say that you advertise on TV or radio or in newspapers, people then Google you and they can see this, then it can dramatically impact your conversion rate, the number of people who then follow up and pick up the phone and call you. But if you flip that round and you suddenly have a 5-star reputation where people then come and see you, they see your name, they see positive testimonials from everybody, they're much more likely to pick up the phone, call you, book an appointment, book a consultation or whatever it may be. How many reviews does a consumer look up before making a decision? And that's actually 10 reviews. People want to see and look up 10 reviews before they make a decision on who they're working. Now ask yourself, how many reviews do you have online at the moment? Do you know? It's worth thinking about, and it's worth actually getting a hold of how many you have online. The next question we asked was with regards to trust, and it was how many reviews does a business need to be trusted? And the answer was 6 to 10. A person needs to see between 6 and 10 reviews in order for you to be trusted as an advisor. So in essence, without 6 5-star reviews, your business isn't trusted. So again, go and have a look online, find out how many reviews you have, find out if they're positive, and put in place a system, which we are going to share with you now, about how you can get more reviews online and improve your conversion rate. So getting positive reviews is critical to lead generation and the ultimate growth of your business. And we've already discussed in the previous videos the search engines use this as a ranking factor. Now, I've included here a study that was done by the University of Berkeley where they conducted over 320 restaurants in the San Francisco area, and they found that if you increase your star rating by a half star, you can literally increase your business by 19%. So just imagine what an increase in turnover by 19% could make to you and could make to your business, all about showing the positive work that you're doing for your clients right now. And now I've highlighted why reviews are so important. We're going to give you the 6 steps to getting 5-star reviews fast. Now, the first thing you need to do is you need to create your customer list. And whether you have that in the form of an Excel spreadsheet, whether you have a CRM, the first thing you need to do is you need to be asking your clients for their email addresses so that you can reach out to them. And that's the most important thing. So the next thing that you need to do is, once you have your email, you need to write a request review email. You need to make sure that you're asking every single client to leave a review. And the way you go about that is, I'm just going to touch on it here, but you will get sent this as an extra download. You need to write the introduction. And in the introduction, you need to appreciate the client, let them know how valuable they are to you and how much you appreciate the business that they give you. You then need to talk about going into the body, and you need to put a link which would direct them to where you want them to leave the review. And in the close, you want to reiterate your commitment and your mission and how it's really important for you to help local people in the community. And by sharing that review, they can help you do that. And in the PS, again, mention your appreciation, thank them very much for being a client of yours, and then direct them again to the link where you need them to write this request. Don't be afraid of putting the link in twice. The fact is, it's done in a different context, and the psychology is that if they don't hit the first link, then it's because the call to action isn't strong enough. So it gives you 2 calls to action, 2 ways to try and get that person through to leave the feedback. Now, you don't want to send your clients directly online, because you may be unwittingly inviting people to leave negative reviews. So this is a great way to filter good reviews and feedback, and bad reviews and bad feedback. So instead of sending them online, what you want them to do is you need to create a review capture form or a feedback form. And essentially, the feedback form will look like something like this. This is one that we use with our clients. And essentially, you ask for their full name, their email, and the phone number. And the principle behind that is that, if, one, you're collecting their data, which is vitally important. You can use that then to keep them informed of how you're delivering as a business and of course, what you're doing. And then also, if you have their details, if anything isn't right, you can reach out to them straight away and try to overcome any problems that they have. And you then want to have a review section where you simply have a star rating and you have an open box where people can leave their feedback. Okay, so that's it. A very basic form where you're not asking people to fill in so much detail, but the essence is that you get that feedback. Now, there's many ways that you can do this. You can use simple softwares like SurveyMonkey. You can use Google Docs. You can use something like Survey Gizmo. Or, if you need some help with this, we can help you do this, and we can put together something that is proven to work and will help you get reviews fast. So once you have the review capture form, what you then need to do is write a response email. Now, a response email is, there's 2 response emails. First, there's a positive response email and there's a negative response email, because obviously if somebody leaves a negative review, you don't want to go and ask them then to leave that review online. So it pretty much follows the same principle as the review request email, you write your introduction, you thank them very much for leaving the review. In the body of the email, you again let them know how important it is that you share this feedback with others, and how important it is to you that they tell people, and you direct them to the list directory online where you want them to leave the reviews. Now, again, we've talked in the previous videos, the most important one is Google+, but you don't overlook things like Yell and Thomson Local and Yelp. They're very, very important in increasing your authority online. But don't put any more than 3. Put exactly 3 links in the email and let them choose which site they want to go to. Then close the email, mention your commitment and your mission to serving the community and helping people. And then in the PS, thank them once again, and also then put the links to where you want them to go. Now, sometimes we get less than favorable reviews back. Now, in essence, of course, that's not great, because we want to make sure that all of our clients are having a fantastic service. However, this sometimes works in your favor, because you get to see areas that you as a business owner might not know is going wrong within your business. It's called creating feedback loops, so to speak. Now, essentially, when you get this negative feedback, what you need to do is you need to send the client a separate email, because obviously you don't want them to go out and leave a positive review or even the negative review online. But what you want to do is uncover more about the problem so that you can correct it, not just for that person, but also to correct it for future clients. And in fact, these negative reviews are sometimes the best way to create 5-star reviews. So first off, you want to take full responsibility for the problem and let them know that you want to solve it. And in the body, you want to ask them to expound on the problem. So within the system that you've created, you also want, and whether that be Google Docs or whether it be SurveyMonkey, you want to send them to now a separate page, because that separate page is going to be about just where that client can give you further information on the problem, how it affected them, and how you can do it right. And in fact, there's 3 questions that you want to ask that client on that page. Is 1, what did we do wrong? 2, how can we do it better? And 3, what can we do to make it right? Now, they're the questions that you need to ask. And why that's important is psychologically, when people are unhappy, essentially what they want is somebody to come out and listen to them. And that's what you're doing at this point. You're saying, yep, I'll hold our hands up. We're going to look at this problem. We're going to make it right for you. And quite often that quells that person's uneasiness, and they then know that somebody's dealing with it, and they're less likely to go out and put that review online. So you're actually positively working to negate negative feedback, and also using the feedback you get to improve your systems. So again, at the close, you also give them the opportunity to expound on that issue, and make sure that they know that they're being heard. So instead of sending them online, what you want them to do is you need to create a review capture form or a feedback form. And essentially the feedback form will look like something like this. This is one that we use with our clients. And essentially you ask for their full name, their email, and the phone number. And the principle behind that is that, if one, you're collecting their data, which is vitally important. You can use that then to keep them informed of how you're delivering as a business, and of course what you're doing. And then also, if you have their details, if anything isn't right, you can reach out to them straight away and try to overcome any problems that they have. And you then want to have a review section where you simply have a star rating, and you have an open box where people can leave their feedback. Okay, so that's it, a very basic form where you're not asking people to fill in so much detail, but the essence is that you get that feedback. Now, there's many ways that you can do this. You can use simple softwares like SurveyMonkey. You can use Google Docs. You can use something like Survey Gizmo. Or, if you need some help with this, we can help you do this, and we can put together something that is that is proven to work and will help you get reviews fast. So once you have the review capture form, what you then need to do is write a response email. Now, a response email is, well, there's two response emails. First, there's a positive response email and there's a negative response email, because obviously if somebody leaves a negative review, you don't want to go and ask them then to leave that review online. So it pretty much follows the same principle as the review request email. You write your introduction, you thank them very much for leaving the review. In the body of the email, you again let them know how important it is that you share this feedback with others, and how important it is to you that they tell people, and you direct them to the list directory online where you want them to leave the reviews. Now, again, we've talked in the previous videos, the most important one is Google+, but you don't overlook things like Yell and Thomson Local and Yelp. They're very, very important in increasing your authority online. But don't put any more than 3. Put exactly 3 links in the email and let them choose which site that they want to go to. Then close the email, mention your commitment and your mission to serving the community and helping people. And then in the PS, thank them once again, and also then put the links to where you want them to go. So the 5th step is that you want to send out 50 emails. Okay. Now, this could be what you... So the next step is to send out 50 emails. Now, you'll want to do this in some form of email marketing software. Again, some of the tools that we mentioned previously in the feedback forms, like SurveyMonkey, does allow you to send a few free emails. There are other email softwares that you can use, like iContact. You can use Aweber. There are many different email softwares that you want to send. But the important thing is here that you want to send 50 and no more than 50. And the reason being because when you send that first 50, you're going to be able to judge the response that you're getting from your clients, because everybody's clients are different, and you'll be able to see the feedback that you get. And that then leads us to step 6. And this leads us to the final step, which is test and track. So in marketing, we are always testing, split testing, and tracking to see what works. Now, if you send your 50 emails, it allows us to get a control number, and that control number is based on things like the number of people that opened the email, the number of people that clicked on the links, the number of people that left feedback, and the number of people that left reviews. Now, all of that is the control, and once we have that, we can then improve on that to make sure that we are increasing that number each and every time. Because, you know, if you're only getting 10% open rate, then obviously what you want to do is improve the email subject line to make sure that more people are opening, so you make it more compelling. Now, here is one of the case studies that we did, and this was from one of the emails that we sent to our client. This was from the first control segment. We sent 50 emails. We had a 50% open rate, and 20% of those opens clicked through. So as you can see, that's quite a large number, and then 16% left feedback. So all in all, that meant that we got 8 reviews within one email to that segment of that list, which was really, really good. Now, when we pushed that on even further, the 5-day strategy for this was that we then ended up, because of the way we controlled and way we tested, with 9 5-star reviews on Google+, and we also got 2 5-star reviews on Yelp, because that client was had a number of people contacting them from Yelp, and a lot of their competitors were on Yelp. So it was something that they were trying to improve. So you can see, if you've got 9 5-star reviews on Google in 5 days, that's very, very impressive. And if you continue that, maybe not at that pace, because obviously that's quite a lot, but if you continue that over time, you suddenly build up an array of positive reviews from people who are talking about you, who are saying how great you are. So not only then are clients going to look upon that, but the search engines are going to see the positive sentiment about your business, and they're going to redirect their clients to you. And that's why it's so powerful. There's the 6 steps to getting 5-star reviews fast. and a key factor in ranking your business at the top of Google Maps and winning new clients. Now, if you want any help with anything that we've discussed here, or you want some further ideas as to how to implement this within your own business, then you can call us today on 0161 850 4413, and our team will be more than happy to share with you how to do that. Once again, thank you very much for watching this video, and we look forward to hearing from you. Goodbye.